Good morning, people. Beautiful Tuesday. Hope you guys are having a great morning. Um, Before we get started, we got to pay tribute to the one and the only RIP. RIP Toby Keith.
They used to call me lightning. I was always quick to strike. Had everything I owned in the saddles on my back. I had a reputation for never staying very long, just like a wild and restless drifter, like a cowboy in a song. I met a dark-haired beauty where they lay the whiskey down in southern Arizona, in a little border town. She had to dance for money in that dusty old saloon. I dropped $1 in the jukebox, played that girl a tune, yeah. Never see it coming, it just hits you by surprise. It's that cold place in your soul, that fire in her eye that makes you come together like wild horses when they run. Now the cards are on the table and the bullets in the gun, yeah. She's sitting on my lap. We still had shots to kill when a man pulled up who owned the bar in a Cadillac DeVille. Grabbed her by her raven hair and threw her in the floor. Said no free rides for the cowboys, that ain't what I pay you for, no. She jumped up and grabbed my pistol, stuck it in the fat man's back. Said open up the safe, put your money in the sack. Tied his hands behind him and put a blindfold on his eyes. If you're dumb enough to chase this man, you dumb enough to die. Never see it coming, it just hits you by surprise. It's that cold place in your soul, that fire in her eye that makes you come together like wild horses when they run. Now the cards are on the table and the bullets in the gun, yeah. We rode across the border, down into Mexico. When you're running from the law, ain't that where everybody goes? We came to a town with a name I couldn't spell. She gave me what I came for in that Mexican motel. I woke up to sirens and the sound of running feet. There were 50 federales locked and loaded in the street. She grabbed my 44, I grabbed the money in the sack. She kissed me for the last time and we headed out the back. Every gun was on us and every heartbeat pounded. And there's only one thing left to do when they got you all surrounded. She fired that old pistol, but we didn't stand a prayer. The money hit the gravel, bullets filled the air. You never see it coming, just hit you by surprise. It's that cold place in your soul, that fire in her eyes that makes you come together like wild horses when they run. Now the cards are on the table and bullets in the gun. Bullets in the gun. Bullets in the gun. Bullets in the gun.
RIP, big guy. RIP to Toby Keith. I hope everybody's having a beautiful morning. As always, it's the early show. Truth be told, Tuesday. Some people are going to like what I have to say. Some people aren't. I know Johnny Mac will. I know Drazzo will. I know Michelle will. I know Lance will. Doesn't matter. Cool gamer. Who's ever here. Listen. here's a legend who Amanda, how you doing? Who's a legend who lost his life? Now, truth be told, I have to start with Toby Keith. I love Toby. I love his music, but I wasn't always, truth be told, because I'm going to tell the truth, as always. I didn't like what he stood for in one fashion. He used to always keep a sign at all his concerts, no outlaws allowed, meaning no patches. When you come from the world that I come from, and all these fake tough guys talk about bike clubs and this and that, doesn't matter. You've been around them as long as I have. You know, it's all documented, everything I've ever done. I'm not talking tough. I'm just saying. And another thing for this is like, I didn't like what he did, but I loved his music. And 62, his stomach cancer, man, it's pretty sad because, you know, my father's in the hospital right now and everything's cool. You know, he has an infection in the stomach. Thanks for all the prayers. People been hitting me up and trying to send me, even though my phone's broke. I'm getting my phone today. Selfie. But the reason why I named this show today was Tell the Truth Tuesday, or Truth Be Told, is, you know, everybody I think started this internet thing to come out here, and whether it was to tell their story, to meet new people, you know, but truth be told, that's not what goes on here, man. This is just bully friggin' pulpits every single day. And I'm talking to all you clowns that abuse women. It feels like every day I have to say this, but the truth be told, I think yous are all cowards, every single one of yous. Every single person on here that has to go after another person. I mean, look, if we're going to teach kids, even if you're religious, turn the other cheek, you know, maybe, you know, people don't want to hear this, but I have to say it. Thank you, brother. Uh, my father always told me, man, what do you care what they say if you know it's not true, right? But I just keep seeing streams of hate and hate and hate. Like I was watching Sophie's yesterday, and Sophie's, I think she was just defending herself. But to hear all the stuff that these people, even with all these people, all the Johnny Mac, his family, look, I'm not saying none of us were never standing next to somebody or a part of something, but you know, this shit is ridiculous. You guys are lying to your audience. You're lying to your people because if you claim to be, oh, we're the guys over here, we're the ones. Everybody else has it wrong, but you act like a pompous ass, a dry drunk, a clown, a fool, a sucker. I mean, I'm not mad by no means at all. It just feels like it needs to be said, and you know who I'm talking to. Like, and look, I don't even talk to Angel Gotti. I used to be friends or whatever you want to call it, but this is no dig at her. I'm saying all these guys going after her for what? You guys claim that it's not about numbers. You claim you have your audience. Be friggin' men, man. Go after other men if that's what you want to do, like a little broad. You want to, like, you know, and the greatest thing is to see Johnny Mac beating these clowns, especially the guy in Florida. That's awesome. You know, these guys got to buy bots and rent friends, and let's keep the truth, man. Let's keep the friggin' truth. You guys are clout chasing. These are a bunch of suckers. And to be honest, because, you know, I wasn't going to address this. Johnny, don't get mad. Lance, don't get mad. I'm so sick of hearing about all these tough guys and who's going to break whose jaw. And I've been hearing all this shit in the background. Look, it's as simple as this. You know, I'm a regular guy. I'm 51 years old, 6 surgeries later. I'm not going to let any man disrespect me, nor do I disrespect anybody. I treat everybody with the same respect. But if anybody thinks whatever I'm hearing, that these guys are going to just run down on somebody and do or say whatever, first off, if that's the way you feel and you want to play like little kids and you want to be fucking high school kids, bring your ass to Philly. And whoever you want to bring. I keep saying this. Like I don't want to stand it as Lance because I know you're going to get on me, but I have to say it. Truth be told, I welcome it. Let's get this shit over with. You know, like, because I don't even have any disdain in my heart for anybody, man. I don't care if I never see none of these scumbags again. But you want to talk about my friends? You want to talk about like a dude like Anthony Sessa who never even here he is now. He's every time I talk, he pops up. Who lived a life and changed his whole life. That's the motherfucker I admire. Because, you know, went down the wrong road. I did do dumb shit. I was around certain people. And you got to ask yourself this, to all you guys who talk shit about me and Johnny and all these other people. How did I get to be 51, 40 years around bikers, around a lot of other guys, black, Spanish, any neighborhood in Philly I can go to and hold my head up high because I was taught right. I didn't act like imbeciles, man. You guys are lying to everybody. Why don't you just tell the truth? You're on here because you know that when you act like an ass, that gets you views and people see you bashing people, so you get, whatever, the friggin' super chats and money. I still got $1,000 sitting in the kitty I never collected from this thing because it's never been about money for me. Like coaching kids for 22 some years, what the fuck have you guys done? All I see is you bashing women, you know? That's it. That's what I see. I see a lot of guys who claim that, oh, this was old, but then repeating the same behavior. You're bashing women. You're going after people's kids. Like, that's not men, man. Tell the truth. I can't even say the word I want to say. It rhymes with it rhymes with cussy. You know what I'm saying? That's who you guys are, man. And nobody's up here trying to act like a tough guy or hard guy. I'm just keeping it real. Like, how can you have so much hate for these people, especially these women you don't even know? And then on video, all the shit that we hear and all the snitch shit I hear, all these recordings from other people. It's like you guys are the first one to call somebody a rat, but you're talking about going to the cops. Like, come on, man, tell the truth Tuesday. Why put the front up? Be honest to who you are. You're a piece of crap because you can't do anything but abuse people. That's what your channel and everything has become, a bully pulpit. That's what you guys are all about. That's all you guys have. Me, I'll still stand because I have other shit in the works. And when you're true to yourself and you're true to these people, they can sense who's real and who's not. People can say, yeah, I might have been around two different types of people before, but once I was done, I walked away and never looked back, especially that last clown that I was around. I mean, they don't have relationships like I do or some of you guys in here. They don't have those long-standing and no cessation since I was a kid. Like, there's a lot of other people in here that know me and people watching and from the bushes and people to catch me later, whatever. That's what life's about, man. You earn your respect, you get your respect, and then you can walk with your head held high. You don't need to sit here and say, I'm the baddest dude. I'm the toughest dude. Your mother this, your sister that. Oh, your kid, yeah, I'm going to go after his kid tomorrow. Man, you're a sucker, all of you. And especially to the one thing that boggles me is that you're hanging, first off, you got one guy who keeps attacking women who never was in the military, never in a bike club, and you got another guy who was in the military and another guy who claims to hate rats, and they're all together. Like, you can't make this shit up. So what I say is let them be together. Do what you want, but tell the freaking truth, man. Tell the truth to people. Stop lying. Stop trying to act like this is the way that it is, man. You guys are a bunch of cowards and a bunch of suckers. One dude won't even show his face. So my message is to these people, man, truth be told, don't pay none of these people no mind. For real, this is getting so old. It's getting so corny. I mean, it's been, but it just doesn't stop. Because, look, mental illness is a serious thing. People take it for granted. People really think that, oh, well, this guy, with time, he might get better. No, they're showing you. Matter of fact, they started off acting good. And then they showed their true colors. And look, I'm not for anybody going after women. I'm not for all these fake tough guys. None of that shit means nothing to me, But you're lying to everybody, and I think it's time to tell the truth. I mean, every day I hear a different story. Like, somebody shows me something that corroborates that you guys really are not who you say you are. Straight up. And the only way you can have a show besides going after a woman like Angel Gotti, and you don't even talk to Angel. You're going after Angel because of your views, man. And you go after people because you understand that if you don't talk shit about somebody, but I look at it in a different way. This is how I really know you're suckers, and I'm going to break it down. Truth be told Tuesday. A real man doesn't need to say another man's name. A real man doesn't need to go after a woman. A real man is content in his own skin, is confident, not cocky. And with that being said, too, I don't want to forget, prayers to everybody in California going through that horrible thing over there, and RIP Toby Keith too. Like, that's the stuff that life's about, man. You live, you die. But how do you live your life? You guys are going to be remembered the rest of your lives as the scumbag on YouTube that didn't do nothing but try to get a click and a view and buy bots. Because to you, in your mind, you feel that the only way to strike back, you're doing the same thing as it's an adolescent mind that you're showing us. You know, it's not anything of anybody who went through something in life and has experience and learned. No, you're just a bunch of clowns, every single one of you, man. Thanks, Aunt. Yeah, he's got a bad stomach infection. They're gonna do a couple more tests, but my dad's a trooper, man. I told him when he, went in. I said, "Look, I love you, man." He started crying. I don't like that. My sister, they were all here. I said, "Look, man, you'll be back." He said, "I don't have any more times before I come back." I said, "Dad, you've been to the hospital probably 10 times this year or within the last year. You're a fighter, man." And that's another reason why I'm doing this stream right now, because I really didn't want to do it. Truth be told is everybody has to fight back, but in a different way. Don't stoop to their level. The best way is silence. Don't ever say their name. Don't give them any thumbnails and leeway to think. And then that actually fuels their ego. I know it's hard to do. When people come after you like that, it's very hard to just sit there and say, wait a minute, oh, well, no, I got to do this. I got to use. Everybody always thinks the get back is better. No, the get back is a setback, because then you put yourself on their thing. And bullying is something. I've been to schools and talked to kids about this shit. And it's crazy how now that I'm actually, you guys will be happy to know, I was telling Johnny, I think the other day, I'm back in the gym. I'm slow with it, but I'll be ready by Memorial Day. And for me, I need to do it for my mental, but a lot of other people like that's on here, you can see that they have displaced anger. They don't know how to deal with whatever they have going on in their life, because the first thing they do is jump out the window on somebody they don't even know. I mean, think about it. This clown over there, Mr. Friggin' Bigfoot, this guy, nobody even knows this guy. Only one person here ever seen him face to face. And people argue with this guy. Seriously, don't. Yeah, I have. Yo, I'm done. I'm off them, Lance. 3 days now. I think it's been no slushies, dude. Yo, Lance, when I found out how much sugar that they had, truth be told, bro. But no, I'm still getting ripped because I'm again, I tell everybody, Johnny's gonna laugh. Apple cider vinegar, a little bit of lemon, 4 ounces of warm water, burns body fat. No, I appreciate all the prayers and everything. Ignoring him is the best way. It's the truth. But see, the problem is, Amanda, sometimes, I mean, Michelle, you can't just ignore them, because they do everything to try to get at you, like what they try to do with Johnny and everybody else. They go for kids. But they don't realize these stupid, dumb, so-called, I did all this time in prison and I'm so educated. Well, you're not that smart, because defamation of character is a serious lawsuit. And you guys it's all recorded, all the shit you guys have said and did. And who knows, man? Maybe YouTube's going to crack down. Maybe somebody will file a lawsuit, and then it'll hit your pocket where it hurts, and maybe that'll shut you up, but it probably still won't. Yeah, man. Straight up, man. Straight up. Yeah, cinnamon stick. Well, I get the apple cider vinegar I have. It has honey in it, cayenne pepper, something else. I think cinnamon. Yeah, I put a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of turmeric too. It's great. Johnny's like, what the fuck, this guy with apple cider vinegar? He laughs at me, man, but that shit works. Well, you'll see this summer. And not only will I be, trying to get in my best of shape this year, I also will be working hand in hand, as I've been with my son. Whatever I can't do because of my limitations. I have my friend who was one of the best boxing trainers in Philly. Trained actually for both of them. Look at Celebrity Boxing. And shout out to Dave Feldman, Bare Knuckle Boxing. I don't even know if Anthony knows it. They're doing some big shit with UFC right now. Anthony knows him. We knew the father. Marty Feldman, God rest his soul. He taught us how to throw a hook, taught me how to throw a hook. Anthony knows the brothers, David and Dave Feldman, man. I mean, I remember when I would do corners for free for Damon, and when they were doing all that. They told Dave he couldn't do it. They laughed at him. Dana White laughed at him. Bare knuckle boxers, bare knuckle fighting. Whether you like it or not, that sport is went high, man. Yeah. Yup. Lance, you know what time it is. Hi, Amanda. All I'm saying is like this genre started out as so-called mob tube and all these guys in here and supposedly ex-street guys and shit. The only thing that's come out of it, I'm going to be honest, truth be told Tuesday, this is what I feel, my opinion. All I've seen is a bunch of rat-loving, kissing, ass-kissing clowns that, to be honest, look, if somebody ratted and cooperated, that's your business. You did that. I don't have to like it. I don't bash people for that. I just don't agree with it. To each his own. I don't worry about that. I'm trying to prevent, people and kids and communities from even entertaining that shit. We got to do more. Mental illness is a big thing. A lot of these kids steer to the street life because of the negative home life, the stuff they see, the stuff they inherit, the traits, maybe a father's an alcoholic or a mother's verbally abusive or there's no love in the house or you're raised up in a house with one person. They're the kids that you need to grab and you need to teach in school and let them know. And they all got to know about predators too, man. Like that was a big thing when I was coaching. I pull kids in a huddle and always tell them, man, like, be careful, at a young age. Parents didn't care. You have to have that conversation. You're going to teach kids about drugs. You're going to teach kids about drinking. You're going to teach kids about, be careful with this, but you're not going to teach them about predators. That's a big thing, man. A lot of kids go through that, victims, like myself. A lot of people misplace anger. They act out. That's a big thing. And you guys fucking joke about that shit on here, you fucking clowns. Every other word is a chomo. Every other word is the R word. Every other word is a kid's FAG word, man. Like you guys are really doing the same shit that kids are doing. Nothing different. You could put a young teenager, watch his stream and watch one of these clown streams. It's the same shit. It's the same shit. The only difference is that the fucking guy who supposedly did 10, 20 years in prison or the guy who's 40, 50, 60 years old should be the guy saying, I lived that shit, man. Don't be like that. It didn't work for me. It's not going to work for you. It's inevitable. It's a sucker's move. All this shit that's going on, the way these people act, is because this is all they ever had in their life. And now they have another way, another platform to give it out to somebody. Because when it comes down to it, like people like Bigfoot, the dude in Florida, and all these other people talk so tough, but really they're bullied their whole lives. That's really what it comes down to, because real men don't need to do that. Real men see you face to face. Real men will come see you. That's how I feel. So all you guys out here that's bullying women, that's bullying these other content creators and calling chomos and calling guys rats with no paperwork or whatever you're doing, but then hanging with rats and saying you won't hang with somebody who doesn't show their face, but then you do. And then, look, man, you guys, it's like the thing is that a lot of people really don't care. The ones who do care are the ones who are in your chat. The fake ass guys who act like this is the real chat. Here's where the real ones are. No, you're with the fake ones. That's who you're with. Go look at every video I've ever done, man. I've never, ever had to come after a woman, disrespect a woman, call a woman out of her name, or somebody's kids or family. I always knew coming on here what the hell this was about. Straight the hell up. Straight the hell, that's for real. I always knew what it was about. And the guys I grew up again, you got to ask yourself, how was I able to last that long being around bikers and being around street guys and being able to go to each neighborhood? It wasn't because I was a dude that was kissing ass. It was because I knew how to handle myself. I knew how to conduct myself. I knew how to show respect. I still got half my good friends in the penitentiary. Most of my friends dead. I still know a lot of guys in the street. What does that matter? My objective in life is to help people understand that it's really not that hard, that if you have a bad life and you go through trauma, learn the tools, learn what to do to be able to steer yourself in the right direction. Because let me tell you something, it used to be 18. No, these kids are jumping off at the porch, 10, 11, 12 years old. Look at the homicide rate. I just saw another thing, 14-year-old kid, innocent bystander got killed. Why? Because of this. Because of all this ego shit and talking shit and these kids feeling like that's the only answer. rather than back when we came up with the fist, everything is, you got to go to the gun. And that comes from bullying. That comes from kids not being able to deal with life, man. They don't want to be that sucker. They can't let somebody calls you a piece of shit. Okay, I'm a piece of shit. Why do I care? I know it's not true. These guys, you say something about them, they're doing a show right now probably. Oh, he called me Bigfoot. They'll start doing a show. I don't care. None of that affects me. I don't watch you guys. I don't care. And you know what? I pray for everybody, even you clowns. But the thing is you guys got to remember, man, I think what you're forgetting is that we all have to pay for this one day, man. What do you think? Like, you go to the supermarket, you just take food and leave? What do you think? You could just live this life and you don't have to reap what you sow? You think all this shit you're doing, God's going to say is, yeah, man, nah, he's cool. We don't have to do anything. It'll all work out. He'll be great, man. He'll straight to heaven. No, man, you got to pay for that. We all do. And the saddest part of all, I'm going to say it again, is the way you guys are acting on here. Imagine how you act at home. You probably smack your girls. You probably disrespect your women. You probably disrespect their families. You probably treat kids like shit, very abusive, because the way you act on here, you always want the light shining on you. You like can't look in the mirror with confidence. You probably can't even look and face yourself. You look in the mirror and say, oh, because you understand and deep in your heart, none of this shit is right, man. None of this shit. Here's another one. You guys bashed Teresa Marie and her husband. I like Teresa. I like her husband. And I know talking to her husband, man, like, I'm sure he slapped the shit out of one of your mouths. But I'm just using that as a reference. Like, Teresa, whatever. There was times that me and her didn't see each other in chats or talks, but we still have respect. Look, she comes in to say hi. Hi, Teresa. I'll tell the big guy, say what's up. But that's all I'm saying. Like, Anthony Sess is here right now. I'm sure if any of you guys want to come to Philly, it'd be me and Ant, and you can bring whoever you want. And we're not promoting violence. Nobody's doing that. We're just saying, you want to keep disrespecting people, prove to the world that you're going to disrespect another man to his face. See, that it doesn't work out that way because it's going to go another way. You guys only feel comfort in the confines of your home, your house, and your area, and plane ticket here and this and that, man. But real men don't do that. See, you guys know deep down, this is why you're frauds. There's really no beef with anybody. Because if you had real beef and you hated somebody that much, you would approach that person and deal with it the right way. But you just don't do that. You got to go do a show on somebody's underage kids and threaten people with cops and call women all kinds of names and somebody's spouse because somebody didn't agree with what you said, or they left your chat, or they're in another chat, or they're supporting somebody else. You guys get your panties in a bunch and don't know how to act. See where me and Anthony Sessa come from in this place called Philly? You know what we call that? Come on, man. You guys are not only chooches, you guys are too seriously, man. No capisce niente. Look it up. I don't give a fuck how much money you get donated to you. I don't give a fuck how big your head gets. We all know. And I don't represent just everybody, but Teresa's in other chats. All them other people know you're a sucker. My favorite one, though, is the comparison of the donkey and the teeth. That's the best one I've seen yet. Look, I don't know, 1952, I don't know. Come in here nice. Come in here nice. We could see you, but we could bang you right out of here, too. Show respect. And that's what I'm saying. Like, oh, I found out who was blocking people. William Brooklyn, man, you did me dirty, bro. You even blocked Jules. Johnny Mac, I found out he blocked Jules. Dude, I'm not, you know what, Mo? It's cool. I had to take all the wrenches away. Like trying to start a beef with me and Jules, man. You guys couldn't make that happen on your worst day, on your best day. Nose, yeah. Nose to nose, man. Face to face. Because to be honest, that's what life's about, man. If you really, really, really want to send a message to your kids, your nieces, your grandkids, and the next generation, tell them to be confident. Don't tell them to be every word or something. Not everybody's going to like you, man. They're not, yeah, I know, right? No, look, they can't even pay a car payment. They pay for all. Yeah, I know. Hey, I got a 2010 GMC Sierra, and I have a title to that, and I have 2 Harleys titles to that. And they say I live with my mom and dad. Fucking right I do. Fucking right I do. And I don't get a dime from that. They get all that. That's what family's about, man. For real. I always had places other than here. And I've always been a father and raised my kids. I never had a day off. I say that because you guys are an embarrassment of parenthood. I would be ashamed to call myself a father, uncle, aunt, nephew, niece to all you guys because you wouldn't want to promote that negative message, man. Come on, it's Tell the Truth Tuesdays. Like, keep it real. Let's keep it real. You guys only have negative comment. You bash everybody every day. You talk about fucking numbers. You see Johnny getting 250 people, 300 people, no bots. And then you guys start out 40, 50. And I don't give a fuck how many I got because I love everybody in this chat. These people show me love and they're loyal, man. And they understand it, what I'm trying to do, the message. Trust me, man, if I was here bashing people, I could have triple the numbers. That's how you know that I'm a real dude. I don't want it that way, man. And Johnny's done his thing. He's built his thing. And look what he's done. He's changed everything he's done about himself. And you guys hate when I talk about it. You come after his wife, come after his kid. Like you're on video, man, talking about somebody's daughter. You sound like a fucking clown, man. But again, you guys will all be taken care of because, like I said, man, one thing, karma never forgets an address. And you will get it back. Maybe this is the karma. Maybe this is your karma that's going on right now. Maybe this is it, your karma. Because people like me who shut this shit off and don't give a fuck and be able to live my whole life and have fun and be around people, go to my old neighborhood, go wherever I want. You guys can't do anything. Everywhere you go, the camera's right with you. You got to show what your life's about. You got to prove to people that you're a badass. Prove to people that you got money. Prove, like, who gives a fuck, man? Because what I know about life and I know about serious dudes and what I was taught, the real ones don't need to promote anything. The real ones don't need to talk about anything. The real ones, you know, don't you know? They old saying, gangsters move in silence and violence, man. That's an adage. Take what you want from it, but it's the truth. Why do people project what they're going to do? Why do you insist on coming after women? You know, like, what's the big thing with the women, man? Like, even for real, I'm talking to all of you. What is the big thing coming after women? You can't control your tongue. It's so much that you got to call somebody a bitch or another word or something. I'm not saying you have to agree with anything I'm saying because obviously you don't because you do whatever. But don't call yourself a man when you're coming at women like that because there's a lot of men on here who've been attacked like myself and have not responded. You know, so at least I can talk from a guy of experience. You guys can't talk any shit. All you guys do is attack, attack, attack. And the funny thing is the more you guys attack people, the more we find out about you. The more people dig deep into your past and find out who you were or who you really weren't or what you did and what you really didn't do. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. For real. I like that name. How do you say that? Boston, my brother from Boston. What's up, brother? Shout out to Chicky. Too many steps are clear. I know, Teresa. Yeah, but these guys act like they feel like they don't, man. And to be honest, I love it. I love the fact that how you doing? Thanks for stopping here. I love the fact that I can sit here and do this morning show. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's a blessing, 44 people, you know, to do this without having to say names and bash people and talk about people's kids and all. It's proven that it can be done. And in the long run, I will keep building because despite what these clowns said, and I showed Johnny and I told Anthony said, Mike, don't worry, you'll keep growing. I'm at 1890 something subs or whatever. I was supposed to, once I got to the 1,000 and once I got away from certain people, the end of the summer, I was supposed to drop. I didn't lose anybody because people might not, even if they don't like me or they want to be seen in the chat, they know that what I'm speaking is real. Faith, family, friends in that order, man. You got to put God first. If you don't want to, then it's your business. But then you got to respect your family, right? Family's everything. And then your friends, you got to be loyal to. They talk about loyalty. No. One thing I am, I don't just do whatever. I don't do whatever you want to do. Oh, we feel this way, so I got to do what you think. No, that's the problem. You guys don't want anybody to have their own mind. You want it's a group think tank. It's ridiculous to me. But here's the funniest thing, and I'll say this because Teresa's here, Ant's in here, Johnny's here, Duchess. I'll say this right now. Check this out, right? Is it really that these people are following you because they really, really think that you're the shit? Or they're really scared of you and they don't want to, they're trying to be sheltered from attacks? Because that's what I think it is, man. I think the people who are supporting you are scared to leave. I'm talking to all those supporters out there. If you have a change of heart and you want to be a better person and you realize you don't want your kids growing up and being bullied the way these dudes do it, then step the fuck away from these clowns. Go do whatever you want. Be respectful. Yeah, you might get a little, oh, he was with her, he was with him, but who cares, man? Be your own person. You guys are following these dudes right off the cliff, like Teresa said. You're right behind them. Do you see all the videos up on the internet of people, of guys bashing and all the behind the scenes and phone calls? This is forever, man. Like these guys, what are they going to do? Say, oh, it was just a bad time in my life. No. Guys hitting women, talking about women, disrespecting women, whatever the hell it is. When you act like an asshole and you treat people like shit, you get that one person who wants to dig into your past and they're going to find everything out. And then when you do that, there's the problem. I don't really give a two fricks what nobody says. But, and it's got to hurt you that Johnny's doing good, man. I got to keep saying it because I know it bothers you, man. I mean, especially the guy in Florida. I mean, you were supposed to beat little old Johnny Mac, bro. You were supposed to be this superstar, man. You were this big ass, I'm from here, man, shining lights. I'm the man, baby. Where the hell's that at? I don't think you get a fraction of what Johnny gets. Well, Johnny, he might get half of what you get when he buys them bots, but it's the truth. That's what I like to see, growth. Johnny changed himself. He's not attacking people, man. He'll defend what he has to the way he does, but he's not going after kids and people. And he's publicly denounced people that, whether people said he would never do it, and he's done it. You guys can't do that because, if you do that, your audience goes. But what happened to Johnny? His audience went up. And I don't give a fuck who likes Johnny. It's my dog. I'm just saying, man, be your own person. Stop following these dudes off the cliff. Show me one thing that these guys have going for them. Where's the cars at? Where's the house? They talk about me living with my parents. Where's the cars? Where's the house? You bash people every day for not having this, not having that, but yeah, you ain't got to pop the piss in the window and throw it out. I mean, most of you motherfuckers are living in cardboard houses, styrofoam steps, paper railings, and saran wrap windows. Yeah, that's me. I came up with that when I was a young kid. You like that one, Johnny? Cardboard house, styrofoam steps, paper railing, and saran wrap windows. It's not really about that's what the house is. It's the envision. Like saying that you have this, that, or the other when you really got this shit. I mean, at the end of the day, what do you want to be remembered for? Somebody who I was bullying people on the internet? Come on, man. Stu Goss, thanks for stopping by. I think you're dead right. Yeah, that guy's a weirdo, man. I don't know. I thought he was so smart. You'd think he would learn something. He's defamed a lot of people publicly and made up a lot of bad facts about people, man, that I think is going to come to bite him in the ass, and going after women the way that these guys do. I heard it all with that recording, man, wishing people death, pissing on people. I'm like, damn, man, really? Again, I say this. So basically what Johnny, you ready for this one? So let me show you how stupid you guys aren't. For all you guys attack Johnny, we're going after his kids and saying all that. So basically you're admitting defeat, that you guys lost. because you couldn't handle him one-on-one, just you guys head-to-head. You had to go to the family. You had to go to a place that knowing that he wasn't willing to go because he sees the damage, irreparable harm it's done to everybody. But you consider that a win? I consider that a big freaking loss. No, but 1952, Ball Straight 8, Preston and Steve, my buddy RC, big brother, has a tattoo shop here. He used to be in the MC world. He's like a brother to me. He worked for them for 10 years. He used to do all the when they did their wing contest, he was always down there, and he was a personality with them for a while. Thank you, Wonder Boy. Thank you for the comment. See, here we go. Look, let me show you how you deal with negativity, right? Code, you are the fakest person on here. But if I'm fake, why do you give me a view? Thank you for the view, man. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. You dumb fuck. That's how you deal with people. You don't jump out of the window and start screaming. Yo, why do I care if you don't like me? You think I'm fake? That's fine. You're entitled to that. But you gave me a view, you fucking dumb fuck. Emerald, how you doing? Hope you're having a great day. Hey, that's another guy that, you know, I seen, man. I was around. There's a guy lived the life, was around people, man, who lived it and did it. Duchess, haven't seen you. Hope you're well. Yeah, so I had these guys. Yeah, thank you, Vincent G. I don't know what's up with this dude. All these guys, they keep talking about my, you know, there's something, you're onto something there. Look, this is all I would say to that Bigfoot clown over there in the Ozarks. Show your face. Go to your old neighborhood where you said that you were from and just walk around. Get out and walk around. Oh, I forgot you can't do that. It's funny, man. But Toby Keith died, man. What a day, man. Like, this is crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Now look at Lance bringing up McDonald's again, bro. See, that you can't be doing this shit. He's got me thinking of Frozen Coast. I know, Duchess. I understand. I hope you're doing great, though. So, yeah, I found out who was blocking us. Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, once I got away from him, man, I found a lot of shit out. And that's what happens, man. When you treat people like crap, people are going to do the research and find out, man. Hey, come on, 60 years old, every day is a plane ticket in a fight. Like, it's just ridiculous to me, man. You know? You got to get over that shit. No, I know. Yeah, I know. All I'm saying is I like good people. I enjoy people who understand that not everybody's going to get along. Not everybody's going to agree with each other. Not everybody's going to have to like each other. But we all can coexist respectfully. I'm just saying I don't like when I hear guys going after women, man. But whatever. You know, I've learned a lot being on here. I've been through a lot, learned a lot. And I see that some things never change. Some people don't change. Doesn't matter what you do. Tracy, don't beat yourself up. We all did stupid shit, man. You know, I was standing right next to the dude. He wasn't like that, though, at then. I don't know what happened to him, man. I don't know what happened to any of these guys. It's a shame that that's what they think that life is about. Like, here's the crazy shit, man. We see him blowing. Jiu-jitsu master. Yo, set it up. That dude ain't no jitsu. That dude's a friggin' Johnny Mac. You hear that? It's Vince G. That's great. He said, CM blocked me. He said he's got an ugly stick, and I said, because it helped you get around better. Then he got mad and warned me he's a jiu-jitsu master. I would say she shih tzu in his drawers, master, because from what I've seen, he ain't got nothing but shih tzu in his drawers, front and back. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Well, you know what, too, though? One thing Stu got, so, you know, I never knew these guys. He was still talking to the other clown in York, PA. Yeah, that dude's a clown too. I can only say so much about that, dude. These guys were all behind the scenes still talking, man. Like, I don't do that shit, you know? And then these guys got on a panel and called me a thief when I backed every dollar up, and they took money from Make-the-Wish Foundation, those kids. But it doesn't matter because I got a beautiful letter, and in June we're going to do another one, and we're going to raise more money. So, yeah, he is a bullshit artist. It's ridiculous with these guys, man. 10 free swings. Don't ever give me 10 free swings. First off, no real fighter would say I give you 10 free swings. The minute you're nose to nose, the minute you get in the face, as soon as I see your eyes blink, whether I win, lose, or draw, I got to get busy. But I don't even, it's just a shame, Trees. That's all they got to talk about is fighting. Oh, I'm so bad. I'm the toughest dude in the world. Nobody can beat me. Nobody can do this. I know. Amanda, that's why it's hard for me to give wrenches. I didn't even know these guys. I didn't know William. There's another guy. I'm not saying his name out of respect because he apologized. And I told him I wouldn't. He's gone. He's blocked, but he can't come in. He was blocking people too, you know, because of what? Because I'm not in Jules' panel. Me and Jules, everybody thinks there's this big blowout. No, we disagree on something. That's all. That's all it was. There's no big fight. I would never go after them or the Hive, man. They could call me scumbag loser. My lord, he's still just as a friend to them. Like, I would never disrespect Jules or none of them. They could call me whatever. But you guys can't make that happen. And that's what you guys did. You figure when you fell out with them, you're going to come over here and start blocking all the Hive. And then now I got to take wrenches away because I didn't know who was doing it. But like I said, what gets done in the dark comes to the light. And William, as a man, I'm really surprised at you, bro. William Brooklyn, I gave you a lot of respect, man. You were Mr. Protector of the Hive. You know, I don't care what people think. I don't care where you go, who you support. All I'm saying is show respect. If you're a man, show that you're a man. If you're a woman, show that you're a woman. Don't act like little kids. Vixie, there's another good friend, man. Vixie, straight up. Tell your man I said hello. It's just good to see that there's good people that still stand by me, man. I appreciate it. And I know everybody's not going to like you. You know, but you guys, I would never, man. I don't go after people for no any reason, man. And just despite what you guys think, let me make you more mad. You think I ever forgot when I with that picture gate shit? The whole Hive had my back. Jules was one of the first ones to jump out of the window for me. And I don't forget that. And just because I'm not in her chat or she's not here, I don't want to see nobody disrespecting her. But I know why you disrespect her. You disrespect her because you need content. But here's the funniest thing. I'm sure Duchess or one of these girls in here, you guys, all that shit you talking about, the Hive and the Bee, you were soliciting a friendship again, want to be around them. I'll defend you. I'll defend you. Look like a smack dash. One thing I know about Jules, she ain't going for that. You know, shout out to the Hive, man. I got a lot of respect for them. There's like, no matter what, I'll always be cool with them, man. No matter whatever happened. Yeah, whatever happened to that, because we got played with the mom pass thing. Remember that, Teresa? Thank God that guy was he wasn't a predator, but he was like harassing people online. That's why he didn't do anything. Yeah, straight up. Yeah. No, listen, most of my stuff, I was up in the gym. I never got a chance. I mean, I sparred and did all that shit, but you know, my brother who passed 2015, he was a hell of a fighter. And my best friend, like I said, I'm telling you, Dave Feldman and Damon Feldman, celebrity boxing, bare knuckle boxing. They're busy, man. If I ever get a chance to be with them, I know I could get them to pop on for a minute, but I won't even want that. Like, you know, I'd wait. They're very good guys. I've known them my whole life. We fought actually in a club side next to each other. Crazy. Oh, shit. I'll be prayers. My dad's in the hospital right now, too. He's got his stomach something going on. But you know what, Stu Gotts? Even if you can fight a little bit and you know how to handle yourself, like most of the guys I know that can, they don't act like that. They don't act like a tough guy wanting to fight everybody all the time. Like I thought all that shit would be done by now. I thought these guys would learn like that's not the way. And that's what I love about Teresa. Teresa's always been that way. But I'd never talk bad about Teresa, and I never would, man. I have a lot of respect for her husband, man. I've talked to him. He's a good dude. And you guys got it fucked up. The only reason why he's not smacking nobody is because Teresa's holding him back. I know that much. And that's a real man right there, man. Listens to his wife. Like, I don't know, man. People just got to understand that you got to be a better person, man. Showing everybody that you're a piece of shit every day doesn't do nothing for me, man. Hey, Janet, it doesn't make me see anything different. Oh, you'll beat this guy, plane ticket here, and this other guy in the freaking Ozarks. He's the toughest thing since anything. He could beat Bruce Lee, Chuck Norris, and Jackie Chan at the same time. Okay, so then what do you got after that? Like, people know, man, the way you guys bash women, the racial slurs, the homophobic jokes and the bullshit and all that. Like, I've never heard so many guys talk about penis in my life. There's something not right there. Oh, man, he's one of my favorite ones, man. No, you know what? I got pictures with Tim Witherspoon. Hey, Stu Gatz, I used to see Joe Frazier. True story. We didn't have cameras and shit. I wasn't like that. I wasn't a starstruck dude. But there was a place in Southwest Philadelphia called Woodland Village. It was a restaurant. When I was in my days, I might have been, out all night doing some shit, making money. But when I came in the morning, Joe Frazier would be in there every morning, man. He would always wear a short sleeve print shirt, his hat with the little flower. He was a great guy, man. I got to meet a lot of great fighters, man. Teddy Atlas is one of my favorites. I have his autograph. Miles Lane. One of my favorite reps was Frank Cappuccino, man. I got to know him a little bit. But I never was like, the picture thing. I have one of Tim Witherspoon somewhere. But I love these guys. I love the whole old just like Ant said, man. He's tight with the Ali's, the family. He knows them. Like Sugar Ray Robinson was one of my favorites. I've been in fights with Burke. Like, I don't know Bernard like that. If I seen him, he might remember me. But a lot of fights where he was front row because the guy doing celebrity boxing, he would throw these events and all these fighters would come out to show support. You know what I mean? So it was great. Smoking Joe was a great guy, man. Oh, Jerry Cooney, man. He's one of the best, too. Yeah, what is it with that, Stu Gatz? All the tough guys I know, like, look, he won't let you tell it, but I'll tell it. I'm saying I've seen, look, Ant Sessa. I watched him fight bare knuckle as a kid. And I'm not, he'll never say this. I seen him fight big dudes, man. I'm talking guys that I didn't even think maybe he would win. My cousin would try to emulate what Ant did. But you never see Anthony raising his voice. You don't see him acting that way. He was in the life. Like, that's the guys I was around. Like, that's why I don't act that way. Because to me, if I would act that way around these guys, I know that there'll be, hell to pay. JJ. She's good people, too. I know, man. That's the thing. Why do they do that? There is, man. And Bernard's one of them. You got a lot of good fighters. I've trained it in Philly. There's a couple good gyms. You got another guy, Dan Malarkey, one of the last Rockies. He's got a gym in Chester. There's another one up near me, but West Philly is Buster's Gym, James Schuler Memorial Gym, North Philly Gym, where the Golden Gloves takes place every year. What's the other one? The one in Grays Ferry, 28th Street. I think that's on 28th Street. There's a lot of good gyms, man. I'm actually right now getting ready to get my son. I've showed him all the, Stu Gatz. I showed him all the footwork, the basics. He can hold his hands good, but he's got to start really sparring. He needs to get hit. You know what I mean? It's the only thing he's lacking. He needs to get hit and get moving. But where I messed up is I didn't take it seriously because I was making money, and then I broke my leg in 93, which I was, 19, getting ready to be 20, and I could never get my feet right. So then I had to learn how to fight southpaw. But, yeah, all my friends fought, man. They were all great fighters, man, tough guys. We've had guys fight at the Spectrum. I did corners for 20 years. A good friend of mine, you could look him up. I'll show you him right now. He's UFC. I think he's almost retired. He won't care. I was one of his first cornermen. Check this guy out. Hold on. How do I get into the pictures? See, I don't know this shit like you guys, man. And he's actually relayed it to Tom Brady. Hold on. I'm not great with that. Let me see. But I remember when he used to fight tough man competitions. When I used to do his corner. There was a place in Philly called Deco, an old nightclub. We used to fight. They used to fight with. But I never claimed to be the toughest dude. I'm 5'9", man. I mean, I could hold my own, but here he goes right here. Let me make it bigger if I can. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's too small. That's Pat right there. If you ever get a chance, go look on his Instagram. Patrick Brady, man. This dude was, I remember when this dude, he was like a night train. Stu Gotts, he says, and he would fight like this. He would just come straight down the pike. Tough dude, man. Good dude. Really good dude. Maybe he did box oranges on 9th Street. Yeah, that's what it is. Oh, bro. Listen, I have proof. Arturo Gotti and Mickey Ward, they fought in Atlantic City. I was at every one of them fights. Oh, Stu Gotts, I like you even more now, brother. You're a boxing fan. I love it. Aw. Teresa, Anthony Sessa knows Ali's wife. Real true facts. Yeah, but Ant, still, man, you know, man, you saying you're boxing versus that street shit, I think it's night and day because most people can't do both. I know a guy who's a hell of a boxer, but when it comes to the street shit, I've seen him get fucked up by dudes. I don't know what the hell happened. Thank you. I appreciate you, man. It means a lot to me. Oh, that was great, the trilogies, man. Oh, that kid's unbelievable, Treese. So he said, no, yeah, that kid's unbelievable, man. I tell you what, they're saying he's the Asian Manny Pacquiao. How do you know about that, Treese? I know you love boxing, but damn. I was trying to talk about, I forget his name. So this guy is an Asian kid who is like probably, if I'm not mistaken, probably the baddest welterweight out there right now. I'm really looking forward to see that. See, I don't like what they're doing over in Dubai. Is it Dubai, right? This PFL, whatever, the Logan Paul and Jake Paul. I'm not saying they don't train and they're not fighters, but I think that they've devalued the sport, you know, because real boxing, man, is sweatshops. You know what I mean? Like no heat. I mean, we got to have a little bit of heat. Air conditioning, no air conditioning, slip ropes, you know, footwork, all the old shit, man. Medicine ball, a lot of pad work. You know, you got to jump rope. I don't care who you go look at Joe Molino. He was even jumping rope. Sophie, I was watching your live yesterday. You were killing it. She was like, it's so funny, man, because I was doing something, I'm listening, and I see something comes up on Sophie's she's playing somebody's video or whatever, and every time the lady said something, Sophie's like, no, I didn't. And then she would have an explanation. Oh, I think you're wrong. And then Sophie, that was funny as shit. You got to do more streams like that. I was dying, man. Thank you for stopping by, Sophie. I appreciate it. She's another one. I like Sophie, man. She's been cool. Pac is Asian, yeah. Is he a bantamweight or welterweight? They say Stu Gotts, he's the Manny Pacquiao. Yeah, I love Hagler Hearns, man. That was some fighters right there. No, but it was good the way you did it, Sophie. It was just funny, man, because I'm watching this lady. I don't know who the lady is. Yes, I do. That's the lady with the other lady that's on the show. She's from another country. But you were like, no, and with your accent, you're like, well, no, I didn't. Oh no, this is how it went. And like everything they said, it was just funny, man. For real. I wasn't even going to come on today, man. I'm worried about my pop. I got a lot of shit going on. But again, I got to stay with it. What I'm trying to do now with this channel, what I'm trying to do now with, I'm building another clothing line. You all know I had one. They said I didn't. I sold it. And I want to help these kids. I want to open a youth center. I want to do shit, man. Like, I'm not saying, well, I've been coached baseball, basketball, soccer 23 years. But to make the wish is something like once I saw these kids, I understood what it was about. I understand my calling after that. Like any one of us could be in that situation and we're not. So why do these guys waste their lives? That's what this is really about. Tell the truth, man. You're not mad at us. You don't even know us. You're mad at the way your life turned out. So it's bash people. What time are you on? Sophie 11? Definitely stop by. Oh, man, them dudes. But I tell you, though, you look at Sugar Ray Robinson. He's one of my favorite fighters, man. He didn't even like fighting. He hated boxing. Hated it. I think he was undefeated the whole time, too. Oh, here we go. Roberto Duran, Madonna Mia. Woo. Him, too, man. Arguello, yeah. I never could say his name. Is it Arguello? Arguello. Yeah, tough guys, man. They would just trade jab, boom, 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 nonstop. Oh, I'll definitely stop by. I was watching you yesterday. It was funny because this is how you know I'm not lying. I think you changed the voice a little bit, and the screen was like purple. But every time I heard this lady say something, I'm not going to bash a woman. It's just none of it made sense. I don't even know what the hell you have going on over there, but I know who you are, and I watched you, and none of it made. Come on, man. See, this is fucking bullshit, man. Look at this shit. Like, come on. Like, what's this about, man? I don't know if you guys are joking. My phone's off. I can't even get a hold of them. I don't like joking like that. I don't know if you're joking, if you're playing, if you heard that, but that's, like I said, you guys don't have to like Argo. I'll never bash him in person. Our families go back to the old country, and there's other things, but I hope none of that's true. For real. Damn straight. And tell your husband I said what's up, man. He's a great dude. John Ruiz, for real? Man, I'll tell you who's a tough dude, too. That Anthony Ruiz, man. That kid, he's a tough dude, man. Boom Boom Mancini. Wow, you guys are bringing up names, man. I got to pull out the autographs one day. The reason why these gloves are hanging, Stugatz, well, my brother used these. He passed away, and another kid fought at the Spectrum. Them gloves have a lot of meaning, a lot of time. I used them, too. But for real? You heard that about him? I never heard that. Damn, I hope that ain't true. I can't contact him. I have a beater phone. My phone's off. I don't have his other number. I got to get a hold of his family. I don't wish that on nobody, man. I'll tell you the truth. I banged out with big dudes. Wait, whose brother died? Oh, yeah, Joe Walsh. You know what? I got to find pictures about him, man. Hold on. You know what? Let me see something. Where's that picture at? I thought I had it up here. Come on, Joey. Shit. I don't know where the hell it went. But no, what I will show you, though, see these guys right here? These are my brothers from different mothers. This guy right here. See this guy right here? Boxer, Bussy. That's Ed. He's military. Most of these guys all fought. Him, though, especially. These guys were all hands just regular. But this guy right here, I'm going to try to get him on one day, man. He fought a lot. And here, my boy Nut, he fought too. I can't find it, man. I don't know where it's at. Damn. I've always loved De La Hoya. He's one of my favorite fighters, man. Nobody can say nothing about that George Foreman. Now that's a heavyweight. I think Jake LaMotta, you guys are putting some names up here. I don't think that I'd say this. I don't think that De La Hoya gets his respect, and I don't think George Foreman gets his respect. Because to me, George Foreman is one of the baddest friggin' heavyweight. Straight up. Randy Savage, yeah. Well, I don't know. Vixie, I don't know nothing about that. Wait, what year were you in Camp Hill? You don't have to tell me if you don't want, but my brother's been locked up for 30 years, man. His name's Jason O'Neill. Now, I have respect for your weight, bro. You guys are tough. I'm a bigger dude. I'm like probably my best weight to me is like 175 to 190, but right now I'm probably like 205. I'm ripping up. But still, though, man, I'm telling you, I've sparred with guys 146. Fast as shit, man. Fast. Too pretty. Steven. I'm pissed at William and these other people were blocking people in my chat, man. I was really pissed with that. That pissed me off. I don't know why he would do that. I never did nothing to the guy. Why would you block me, man? I didn't do anything to you, bro. Why would you block these people? I hope that's not true, man. I know some of you might not like the guy, but I don't wish that, man. God forbid. Maybe that's why I haven't heard from him. But no, people go make shows about him and talk shit about him. Whatever, man. I mean, look, like I've always said, just because I'm not disrespecting him, you guys feel away. See, that's the thing. Feel however you want. I heard that. I heard that the dude from the Ozarks, I heard that he knocked out Foreman and Frazier at the same night, and then he went to a club, seen Mike Tyson, and slapped him. I did hear that. This guy, man, he did it. He did it all. Is this the real Jesse? He really did? See, my father's been in the hospital. I haven't seen anything, man. Damn. All right, hold on one second, guys, if you can. Give me 1 second. I'm going to find out now. Yo, Worm. Damn, man, I heard that's true. Fuck, man. Johnny, are you still here? Hold on, guys. Please give me 1 second. Yeah, well, I know he's back to work. I just got confirmation, but I'll get a hold of him this afternoon. I just said I don't wish that on nobody, man. You know, I don't. Everybody in the chat, let me say something. I don't care if you hate people, you don't like them, man, but if, you know, you hear somebody like Argo has a stroke, you don't like him, you can say fuck him, I don't like him, but I don't, you know, he's got a daughter and shit, man. Like, it's my own opinion, people. You're entitled to whatever you feel. That's crazy, man. So I hope Argo gets better. You gotta understand, man. It's not like a dude, like it's, you know, forget it. I don't even want to talk about it no more. I just want everybody to start getting some respect for some people, man, and realize that that's how quick, man. You know, today we're here today, tomorrow you never know. Look at all these beautiful people, man. Everybody, good. Yell at them some more, please. That's what I'm saying, man. You don't ever know. Like all these guys, like you guys have lost. All you guys yelling at women, thinking you're the toughest dude in the world. You guys have lost. You guys got no control over your demeanor, no control over your show. You guys go nuts if somebody blocks somebody. That's another reason with the wrenches and shit. These guys make it like you're some superiority over somebody else. Like it's like it is a superiority complex. That's what I think. These guys don't know how to do it without, oh, he's got a wrench, they got a wrench, oh, I got a wrench, and block this one and block that one. You can't handle anybody coming into your chat talking shit. You can't stand somebody. They come in talking shit to me. I don't give a shit. What do I care? I don't wish bad shit on nobody, Drazio. Thanks for saying that. I appreciate that. No, Jesse, me and you know we never had a problem, man. Look, I don't have nothing against Jesse. We might support different people and do different things, but I would never talk bad about her. Plus, Jesse's a Philly girl, man. I mean, I got to take that into consideration a little bit. No, but seriously, Jesse, thank you for letting us know what's going on. Yeah, man. Strokes are scary. My dad had 6 of them. No, I don't support stolen valor either, man. And it's a shame because to see veterans next to stolen valor, guy who served this country, was in 2 wars, it's pretty sad to me. Lance, so guy have tea with lemon and honey, no milk, no creamer. Wait till the summer, Lance. You're gonna see Code. I'm gonna come back to that 19-year-old body I had. I was shredded. I was 175 at 19. Shredded, man. I mean, arms, shoulders, neck, abs. Now, mind you, I have 7 discs in my neck herniated. I've already had 2 back surgeries, shoulder, my knee, my leg. I have nerve damage in my left leg. These guys don't bother me when they say, oh, you don't work, you're on disability, you're homeless. Let me tell you something. You think I would give all this up to go back to being normal. But unfortunately, it is what it is. And I know why it is. It's because I was living my life a certain way. And instead of slowing down, I always tried to turn the dial. And that's the one thing good about God, man. Like, God is basically like, God could be 2 things in your life. He could be your brake pedal or he could be your gas pedal. When you're on the right track and you're doing good shit and things are going, you keep going and going and going. Seems like your foot's on the gas, we're going. But then all of a sudden, when it's like everything stopped, boom. And that's what's going on with these guys over there. God stopped them in their tracks. Everybody right now in this whole genre, and all of them combined, know that there's a couple people, maybe more than a couple, in this genre that will go to no lengths to come at your family, to go after your kids. I mean, you know, to me, somebody said something to me the other night. Oh, Deadly's in your chat. Who gives a fuck? Deadly said shit about me. So what? What am I like? It's another thing too. You can't call yourself a man of God and have so much hate. Like Deadly's trying to be a different person, man. I wish him the best of luck. If he doesn't, then he'll show his ass to himself, and everybody will see that. But I'm not gonna hate a guy who wants to come in here because everybody else hates him. No, I don't do that, man. You know, even with the girl he used to be friends with, that lied and all the shit that was talked about me. I never went after her and said shit because I understand this thing called the internet, man. I know going into this that all this is recorded. The rest of your life, this is here. So you motherfuckers better start erasing your videos or do something. Look, you want to see people do good. You want to see people stay strong. But don't ever think that me, this person right here, I'm never going to go against boom, 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 boom. That's not going to happen. And shout out again to all them women that stood by me when I was getting called a fucking all kinds of shit being lied on, and none of it was true, man. And remember, because I will say it, when I was going through that, it was personal conversations. There was nothing that was on the internet. There was actually a lawsuit there. But I wouldn't do that to a woman and kids, man. Why would I do that? You know? Yeah, but Drazzo, you got fucking 50 pounds of hair, bro. You know what I mean? If you cut your hair, there goes 50 right there. I like Drazzo too, man. He's a cool cat. I met him through there. When I met John Yates at first, I didn't know him. I didn't like him. I heard so much shit, but then I started talking to him, like seeing and watching, and then, hey, man, he's a guy who just speaks his fucking mind. Again, nobody has to like everybody, but I think John Yates is cool too, man. They're not, you know, he's doing, well, see, John Yates, I know you're probably not watching, but Drazzo can, you know, he can tell you this. He can relay it back. You got a little easy, bro, because you can do all these housewives shit, and you can get mad and say shit in your own little funny way. But guys like me, we can't do that. But I still know more about Vanderpump Rules than all you motherfuckers. No, I do, man. Look, my ex used to watch that. And then when it came on, I started watching. I'm watching these young kids acting crazy, man. But I don't know. The housewives shit, man, I don't understand all that. I don't like to see a bunch of rich people, man, all bitching about money when they're driving Bentleys and they got friggin', what's the name? Dooney and Burke bags, 15 grand, all this other shit they got. Come on. I mean, I like nice. There he is. To everybody, salute to a real veteran, to a stand-up guy. This guy right here. And I know why I didn't see him for a while, and I respect it. But guess what? Man, I hope you're great. I hold you in high regard too, brother. We're trying to change this thing over here, all this hate and this nonsense, man. I just want to see people get back to, if I could turn back time. I want to see people get back to respect, man. But unfortunately, Black Hat, I don't think that'll happen. There's too much trash on here, man. You know, and I don't say that as if I'm better than people. I say that as the way they act. It shows everybody who they are and what they're about, you know. Like Vixie's one of the ones from the beginning, man. She had my back. You know, these people, you can't just forget that shit, you know? And just because other people talk to other people and I don't, I'm supposed to control everybody? You're talking to them, so I can't talk to you. No, that's not how life goes, man. No, you can't control anybody. If anybody's in another chat and somebody doesn't like you and they're bashing or saying whatever, and they chime in, that's a different story. But somebody might like another content creator for different reasons, man. Now, if that person's bashing women and claiming that they're the baddest dude in the world, the smartest dude in the world, you know, one guy now thinks what I'm hearing today is he's some friggin' jiu-jitsu guy. Oh, you can't make this up. No, I know, bro. BB from VA. Black Hat never did, man. And he got, you know, I'm glad, brother. I'm glad that you are here. I'm glad you stopped by. I see you in other chats, man. I see you doing your thing. I'm glad to just see you're up, you're alive, man. And, you know, my son's playing the guitar again. I'm trying to get him. Is that like a thing, Black Hat? Like, the kids at 17, do they start like shying away? Because I'm like, son, you can sing. He actually sings better in Italian than American. You play the guitar. You play not the drums. You play the guitar, the piano, the bass. I don't know, man. This is a great guy, man. This guy doesn't bother nobody. He's not sides with nobody. He does his own thing. He's a good guy, man. Trust me when I tell you that. Real good guy. I think the only mistakes you made in the past, Black Hat, was giving people too much respect when you didn't get it back. But that's what this thing called life is, man. We grow, we learn, we change, we get better with time, like wine. So it is normal then. All right, cool. Thank you. Well, another thing on another note, let's talk wine. You guys know I make wine every year. I have 6 gallons right now getting ready. My cousin and a friend of his, who are guys I grew up with, they have their own wine club. You got to see how much wine they make. So I make, look, I got 6 gallons I made. You know how many gallons of wine these guys made? Take a guess. So they had each you could get them. They used to be 5 gallon. Now most of them are 6 gallon. They have 56 gallon, almost 300 gallons of wine. Do you know what that's like? That's my dream. To be one day in a facility, and I make very good wine too, and I bet you guys would love it. Very good. BB from VA, he's hanging. He's got a stomach virus, something, infection. We're waiting. No, I know, Steven. I'm trying, man. He's it's a shame because he's very, very good, man. I can't even put shit up on here, even on Facebook, because this is what these clowns do. This is another thing I want to talk about. Yeah, I'm glad you said that, Steven, because this is a good segue into this. To all you fucking clowns out there who keep grabbing pictures off the internet, putting pictures up, taking pictures of kids, trying to get people's information, do all this shit. You guys are clowns, man. Like, really, look, you got to resort to that, going to somebody's Facebook, and it just shows you lost, man. You want to go attack somebody's Facebook or say this and say something that about somebody, go after kids. You guys are pieces of crap, man. Like, and I say this and people say, Code, why are you even talking about it? Because you know what? There's a lot of people on here that I'm speaking for. There's people that don't want to speak. I'm not saying names. You know who you are. If you can see Johnny Mac's chat and he's got 200 to 300 people in there, and maybe he might reference a couple things, but he's not really mentioning names, or he's just having a joke, making fun, and you see those numbers, that tells you something about him. That tells you that people are there not just for that. People are there because they like the way he presents his show. And that's the thing that you guys don't have, because we've seen the numbers, and I don't give a fuck about my numbers. That's 9 o'clock in the morning. You guys are on prime time, most of you guys, right? Anything after like 10:30 in the morning, that's prime time. So to me, I just think it's Renee, definitely. I'll swap it up. Next year I'm making more. The wine is really, really good. Even look, I'm gonna look, truth be told, Tuesday. I have 4 to 5 cases left of bottled wine. This is the wine that I don't know if I told you guys that when I made it, I was doing an experiment. I let it sit a little bit longer. Like these guys let their wine sit for a year. I let mine sit for a year, but it had a different back end taste. Not bad, smooth, but a little bit of a back end taste. And what comes from that is because I rack my wine twice, which means that once you put the wine in egg yeast, you don't have to add sugar or nothing. It'll just start, fermenting, and it'll bubble, bubble, bubble. Sometimes it goes for a week, 2 weeks. Once it's done, I drain all the wine out. I take all the sediment out, and then I put it back in. And then I, put like the old time capsule thing. It's like an aerator. You let it go again. So whatever, you want to get all the bubbles out. Because to be honest, wine, champagne, the same shit. I'm learning a lot. And I'm getting ready to make liquor too, corn liquor. I just love it. I don't even drink, but I love what goes into it. It's tradition, my family, it's heritage. But I only rack my wine twice. This year, I only had to do it once. It was so good. But what I have to do with the wine in the boxes, I'm honest, man. I don't lie. So now I have to take all those bottles. I have to open them all up. And now I have to get a different type of wine. I actually have to cut the wine to bring it back to where it needs to be. You guys might laugh. You might say, oh, that's cheating. But guess what? It's been done throughout time. So what you're doing is just like, people cut drugs. I'm cutting wine to bring it to a better flavor, better taste, to where that back end you don't have. Because my wine technically is it tastes like grape juice. That's how smooth it is. There's no bubbles, there's no acidity, nothing. But when you let wine sit long, sometimes if you don't rack it enough times, it will get a little back end taste. Like you can say, oh, that's homemade. But real homemade should be smooth. It shouldn't be harsh. That's a fallacy. People say, it's the best homemade. You take a sip, you're like, what the hell? No. Grappa, yeah. I know, man. My dad actually, he taught me how to make that too. Grappa is real good. Oh, for real? That's awesome. Well, I have a name for my wine, and I don't want to say it because people say I'm disrespecting women, but it's usually when women drink it, they'll really, you see them start getting hot flashes and shit. But no, everybody. I made white wine. The white wine I made was unbelievable. It's all heritage, man. That's how I live my life. I'm not perfect by no means. I'm not better than anybody, but I was taught right and I live right. And I've been through a lot of shit in my life, man. It makes me one of people. There you go. It is panty dropper. That's what I call it. Thank you, Stu Gotts, man. Have a blessed day, brother. Oh, yeah, them guys, they don't make any sense. They're all best friends. They all hang out together. That's all they got. They search all day on YouTube. They bash people. Oh, cool. Thank you for that. Thank you for that cash app. I didn't deserve that, but I appreciate that. He said, don't say your name. I won't. Yeah, you know what? To be honest, that's why I like what Sophie was doing yesterday, man, because it's almost like I told Johnny, keep doing what you're doing. You guys are laughing and mocking people, but not jumping out of the window. Like you're pointing out all the things that these people are saying and doing. And, I hear all these things about my accent. He's from Philly. Sounds like he's got shit in his mouth. Sounds like, listen, do you think I really care what anybody thinks about my voice? I mean, I know grown men up here who are supposed to be, scholars who talk like that they whatever. But look, man, we're just gonna live life. Falconetti, man, it's my dog. I don't have any hate towards nobody, but I tell you what, I do not. Let me stop. It's not the hate that I have. I just don't like I'm tired of seeing these bullies, man, abusing people. And like I said, I don't talk to Angel Gotti, but you guys are only doing that for clout. What the fuck does Angel do to you guys, man? Straight up. How does she bother you? What does she do? Nothing, because of her name. I heard one guy even saying her father, this clown from the Ozarks, you used to ride her jock. Now you're saying her father he's a murderer. He's this, he's that. He's a fucking gangster. What the fuck you think he was? But what did he do? He took his time like a man. He went to jail like a man. He never gave the government nothing. Played dead when the priest was there. That's one of my favorite parts in the movie, when his son's next to him and the priest, he's like, like he didn't want to take medicine. He didn't want to do shit. Like he lived a gangster. He died. Now, no matter whatever happens, heaven, hell, whatever for him, we don't know that, only God. But you guys hate her because of what her father, who he was. That was her father, man. Just like if your father was a gangster or whatever. But no, one of these guys said that the father shot himself in the foot and did something for his country. That was a lie too. At least everything about her dad is the truth. He never apologized for nothing. And there was a lot of people in that neighborhood that loved the guy. And I don't want to talk about Angel Gotti. She can defend herself. But I just don't like that shit. When there's really like you're only hating on her, like talking about her daughter and all this shit, man, I heard some nasty shit. Like, why? How does that make you a man? How does that make you anything but a piece of shit? You're going to make fun of a girl. I can't even repeat what was said. So I just think the stuff with Angel Gotti is just a ploy, man. It's like Johnny said, it's clout. You're clout chasing, man. I challenge you clowns. Do your show one day without mentioning somebody's name. Be yourself. Give this community your personality, your version of yourself without somebody else's name. You guys can't do that. And that's the problem. Because YouTube allows a lot of this shit. YouTube allows a lot of these people to get bashed. Oh, it's easy. Oh, we got Renee. Listen, corn liquor. Yeah, gross dislike. Exactly, Teresa. It's a good one. Yeah, man, I don't like that shit. I don't like that going after her daughter and going after the kids and all that shit. Because I'm gonna tell you, man, I know people right now who have lawyers. There's people right now who have copies of all these videos, and who knows what's going to happen. But what are you going to do? Cry when that happens? You're going to take your videos down like the little bitches that you are? Oh, I didn't mean it like that. I'll just take a video down. No. People have grabbed them. Like, this is your legacy. All you clowns, you big tough guys out there, the baddest dudes in the planet. It's to bash people. And that's all you'll be remembered for. Beating women, disrespecting women, abusing people who can't defend themselves, like talking about people and threatening people who are just subscribers, man, who don't even really have any dog in the fight. But you will go after them because to you feel like that makes you a man. Yeah, I'm real scared of a guy screaming that doesn't show his face. When we seen what you look like, and then the other guy's the baddest dude in the world. It's just ridiculous to me, man. So have at it, man. Keep doing what you're doing. You guys are known as YouTube scum. And that's the truth. You know? Because you know what? Real men can compose themselves. Real men can act like gentlemen. Real men know when to turn it on and when to turn it off. And I hate to say this is no disrespect to women. But growing up, women, like I know girls, that the gossip was usually with the women. That's their thing. Women are stronger and tougher than men. But when the men start acting that way, to be honest, what are you guys really watching? I feel like these guys are the ladies of the View. That's what I think when if I hear about the show, because I don't watch it. People try to send me shit. It's like another episode of The View. It's the same shit every day, man. You guys are so triggered, and you guys hate so much in your heart, and you're so affected. You're so mad at Angel Gotti for what? Why are you mad at Angel Gotti? Because she has a name you wish you had? And that's the truth. Why don't I have memberships? I got a lot of plans for this channel, Renee. I'm building up. You know, I had to get away from some low lives, and I'm trying to build up and do, you know, if I had it my way, I would just rather really just be in the community doing live feeds and showing people who, you know, showing people what real life shit is. Because to me, the name of my channel, Code of the Street, again, was not anything to do with street shit. It's just, I just believe that the code of the street is the way you live your life. You know, some people live with faith, some people live with family, some people live in the street, some people believe in gangsters, some people don't. To me, it's about respect, honor, integrity, family, you know, being real men or women, you know, because if you look back at the gangsters, if you look back at the street guys, if you look back even at the guys like Henry Ford, you didn't see these guys acting like a pompous asses. No, these guys contained themselves. They acted accordingly. And these guys show you, man, they're not men. They're just a bunch of clowns. For real. Oh, definitely. You know already. I already know who's Joy Behart. I remember, look, I'll tell you this. Yeah, right. It's funny, though, because there's one guy on here that would never go political. He would never talk about Trump, Biden, nothing. Now, all of a sudden, he's the biggest Trump supporter in the world. Hey, man, if that's what you want to do it. But just remember, man, people know who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I never told on anybody. That's my thing. I got out of that shit, man. I'm not perfect, man. I've made a lot of mistakes. I've never missed a day being a father either. So to all you guys out there, and this is a shot across the bow. To all you guys out there who have kids and you've never been in their life, or you're absent for a long time, or you know, you just wanted to be a piece of shit dad because you thought that at that time something else was more important, and then you try to come on here and preach to other people. You can't do that, man. You can't do that. See, the thing is, you guys really think that people believe you. People really believe that you guys are these guys, man. Like truth be told, Tuesday, to me, it's funny. These are all walking, talking contradictions. Some of you motherfuckers can't even walk. You need a stick. It's funny to me. It really is. I could do this shit all day long, and I don't have to say one name. Oh, Woody, thank you, thank you. I mean, I'm blessed to go back to my neighborhood. I'm blessed to still have a lot of friends in my life that are real stand-up guys, man. And not all of them were in the street. A lot of my friends, man, like Argo's people that I know, hardworking guys, man. Argo's a hard worker, believe it or not. He works his ass off, But you're not gonna have everybody on here that likes each other, man. You're gonna have different sides, different divisions. But the thing is you can always control your tongue. You might not be able to control the next man's, but you can control your tongue and what you say, what you do, how you think, and how you feel. Even if you're pissed off, it's not for everybody, man. And another thing that these guys do is they stage fights. They all talk behind the scenes. They all say, "Oh, today we'll attack this one." Today, like right now, Angel Gotti's on the hit list. For what? I don't talk to Angel, but it pisses me off because I know she's not bothering nobody, man. Oh, Angel Gotti, your dad this. None of you motherfuckers would say that to her dad's face, would you? No, you wouldn't. If he was still alive, and the reason why you guys hate her so much is you reject it. She don't want nothing to do with you because Angel woke up and seen what it was about. So shout out to Angel Gotti and her people. I don't talk to Angel. I'm not in her chat. I'm not gaining anything this other than I'm saying what's right. And congrats on your granddaughter, Angel. I hope that she's blessed. I hope you guys long, beautiful, healthy, happy life. And all you guys, you talk about her daughter. When I heard that shit, I was like, damn, man. But then again, you got to say to yourself, this is who they are. These people have no respect, right? They have no moral compass. Their code of conduct is what? All they know is hate. Because that's all they had in their life. So when they act like that their mother and father was the greatest and they act like their family was the greatest, if you really had parents and people in your life that were stand up and stood for respect and honor, that's what you would do. You would possess that, right? Those mannerisms, you would act that way. People could see your demeanor. No, all people see you guys do is every day, man, every chance you get, bash, bash, bash. It's dumb to me, man. I think it's stupid. Look, she said dumb too. No, it's great. You don't watch. Did she say WWE? Yeah, right. I know, BB. We hope you're great, though. We hope you're having a good time. Really, though, man. I mean, let's not forget Toby Keith. You guys are forgetting Toby. I can't believe it. How could you guys forget Toby Keith? Hold on. I can't believe he passed. Hold on. Come on, guys. Who likes Toby Keith? Who likes Toby? You guys like Toby Keith? I do. I didn't like the way he treated the what's the name. Hold on. You guys yeah, I'm gonna be on it for a little bit more, but I'm gonna play something else for you guys. R.I.P. to the man. It's a great song.
Don't let the old man in. I wanna live me some more. Can't leave it up to him. He's knocking on my door. And I knew all of my life that someday it would end. Get up and go outside. Don't let the old man in. Many months I have lived. My body's withered and worn. Ask yourself, how would you be if you didn't know the day you were born?
Prayers for your city,
Try to
Renee.
love on your wife and stay close to your friends. Toast each sundown with wine. Don't let the old man in.
62, man. That's sad. I love Clint Eastwood, Falcon Eddie. That's a nice Lincoln pickup.
Many moons I have lived. My body's withered and worn. Ask yourself, how would you be if you didn't know the day you were born? When he rides up on his horse and you feel that cold bitter wind, look out your window and smile. Don't let the old man in. Look out your window and smile. Don't let the old man in.
R.I.P. to the great Toby Keith. Although he didn't let the bikers in, but oh well. He is, man. I know, Lance. Every time I see him, I'm like, bro, he looks so fragile, but he's a bad dude, man. Tough guy. I gotta get really I wish my uncle was still alive because there used to be a place down in South Philly called Palumbo's, and there was a lot of people that like celebrities, Sinatra, and all them used to, go by there. It was pretty cool, man. Yeah, shout out to California. Renee, I don't know exactly where you're from, but prayers to you. I hope you guys stay safe. And remember, man, the only thing you could do is be the best version of yourself. Let these guys be who they want to be. Let them talk the trash, man. I think that's one of these days, once the YouTube and these lawsuits and whoever does whatever, they're going to be forced to act right. Or they'll go to another page, Rumble or whatever the hell that shit's called. But what do you have after that? Like, you're supposed to be happy in life, man. Live your life. You're breathing. Who cares if you don't have money? Who cares if you don't have the nicest car? You got your faith, you got your friends, and you got your family, right? That's all that's supposed to be. Oh, that was great. Outlaw Josie Wales. Oh, man. That was great. Wait, what's the one he said? Emerald, is it Misty for me? Is that what it's called? I didn't see the whole thing. My dad, he watched. Look, if you're Italian, my father, all these Italians wanted to be cowboys, man. I don't know what the hell that was. Oh, Outlaw Josie Wells. That was a great movie, man. Matter of fact, hold on one second. Yeah, dying ain't much of a living, boy. That's the truth. I want to show you guys my boy, man. I'll run into him again, man. He's busy. He's all over the world, all over the country right now. I think they're like in 14 states so far. That's my boy, though. He's the one that started. They told him he couldn't do it. It's bare knuckle boxing. There's the president. I don't know why that's up there. Oh, well, he is Jewish, but it's David. He's fastest too with his hands, man. Good dude. Good dude. Him and his brother, his father were great. Good people. Sergio Leone movies. Yeah, man. Listen, my dad, obviously John Wayne, everybody loved the Duke, but now to me, one of my favorites, The Rifleman. That's one of my favorite show of all time, man. I love that show. What's the other one? Bonanza, Gunsmoke. Man, I grew up with that shit. But I think The Rifleman hit me harder because, that was my life, man. I raised my kids. My kids are with me. No digging my kids, mom. Nothing like that. We're all good. But, sometimes shit happens, man. It is what it is. But I don't know, man. I had a great time this morning, man. This is a great one for me, Have all these awesome people come by, man, and give me a positive feedback. Even if some people that didn't like me come in and say shit. You got to be yourself, man. Why don't you guys, it's Truth Be Told Tuesday, man, tell the friggin' truth. Stop lying to these people. It's a shame because there should be some stipulation in YouTube that if you're lying, that you shouldn't be able to, they should block it out. They do curse words. Oh, spaghetti westerns. Yeah, damn straight. The first movie to deal with a female stalker. Josie Wales, though, man, I love that. I actually bought that for a guy who's like my father. He's like a second father to me. I bought him them DVDs. I forgot how long ago it was. But listen, I hope you guys have a great and splendid day. I know Sophie's coming on soon. I'll stop by to see her because I thought it was funny yesterday. And everybody else, man, I wish you a blessed rest of your day. I hope the rest of your week is great. I'll be back tomorrow. I might be back at night. I don't know. I'll be here. I'm trying to line up a couple good interviews right now with me and Cuzzo are actually going to do a part 2 because I feel that his life needs to be, there's a guy who's really living the life that he's doing, what he says, what he talks about, whether you agree with it or not. Just, a lot of his stuff is from, his past. Most of us, you got childhood trauma, you could go one or two ways with it. Time in the West, man. I remember that. Man, you guys are bringing up some good ones. But no, seriously, you guys have a blessed day. Don't worry about these people. As soon as the first show comes on, they're going to be talking about me, Johnny, family, this, that, because they have nothing else. But I want you guys to understand, remember, just because they're talking this shit and they're saying whatever, look, the good, bad, and the ugly. That's the great, right? That's exactly what they are, is ugly. They don't see it. Look, you got to remember, man, when you're cocky and you have an ego and you're a narcissist, you really think you're the shit. Not realizing you are shit, you look like shit, you sound like shit, and to be honest, you show shit. Because none of you guys do it real. You just have to buy bots. But seriously, let's stop with the bashing of women. Let's stop bashing kids. If you got to go at a man, go at a man. Yeah, right? Blocking out elevator music there. I was waiting for that. Yeah, you know what, Emerald? I'm surprised, too. YouTube has some good movies on there, man. I was watching some. You could go to the movies and you'll see some of them are free. You don't even need cable anymore. But I want to thank all you guys for coming. Hit that like button if you want. I don't ever ask for anything but, a positive day in your life. Because I know my life is going to be positive. I want you guys to just live it, man, and be happy. And together we can change this whole community, this train of thought. Get rid of these bullies once and for all. because it's a shame. They don't have anything, you know? And I will say one last thing. Exactly. Great point. Great point. Yup. Sexual content. Yeah, it's always about guys. Always talking about male appendages, man. Everything is gay, this, gay, that. I told you, man, my brother had a friend when we were growing up, man. It was like the movie Philadelphia. That's how he died. Like in the 80s, he died in 91. It wasn't cool to be around gay people. That just shows you how much I never cared what nobody thought. I don't care what anybody says. I'm always going to handle my own, stand on my own. Never told on anybody, and I never judged anybody. Maybe younger you do some shit, but who am I, man? Who are any of us to talk about another person and point the finger? Like I say, I haven't said it in a while, but when you point one, you have three pointing back. It shows you that no matter what you say, no matter what you think, or no matter what you do, your talk, your action is a reflection of you. How you carry yourself is you. It's not about nobody else but you. Don't blame nobody else, it's you. And on that note, have a blessed day. I'm going to end it as always with a beautiful prayer. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Dear God, Heavenly Father, thank you for the beautiful people stopping by. I ask you to watch out for them, even the haters, whoever's out there with the stain in their heart. I ask you to put your hand on that heart, and I ask you to put your arms around them and let them see that this too shall pass, and you get more with a smile, Lord, than you do with a frown. In your name I pray, amen. Father, Son, Holy Spirit. I pray because I believe it works. I'm not asking anybody else to, but I do pray even for the haters. I pray that they wake up, but we'll see. Have a blessed day. Remember, stay blessed, not stressed, and let God handle the rest.